Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, not only one of the most requested guests of all time, but one of the most iconic names in combat sports history. Known for the fierce ferocity of power, the strength from below, the haymakers. When he swings, you go down, and no one ever knows where to go around. Boots on the ground, loose in your town. Ladies and gentlemen, Butterbean! Fuck yeah, Bean!
Awesome.
Let's go, Bean. Thank you for coming, brother.
I appreciate it.
And before we continue, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Rampage. Quentin.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, thank you guys. I don't like to make a fuss out of my birthday.
Yeah, you great for 50. 50 to
Hey,
I'm 47.
I've never seen a 50-year-old look as good as you.
I'm 47.
Bean, how good he look for 50?
I'm 47.
Hey, Bean, how good he look for 50?
Looks great.
He looks great.
How old are you?
58.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you ain't
I
look that good.
I never would have guessed you was 58.
No,
I got 10 grandkids.
You've been
You had
fucking.
10 kids?
No, my kids are breeders. That's the problem. I started young, but they started young too, and they keep going.
Wait, you breed breeders.
Yeah, definitely.
That's crazy.
Butterbean been fucking. How many
Yeah,
kids
Butterbean, you got crazy thrust
Three,
game?
only 3 kids.
Oh, you only got 3 kids. Oh, I got you beat there.
How many you got?
I got 5.
5.
I got 5 kids.
I thought Rashad was your 6.
I would have 45 grandkids if I had 5.
Butterbean, you got crazy thrust game, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah. And what is the ground and pound game looking like for Butterbean at the height of your game when you were about 380? How you even can maneuver?
I was quick for my size.
No, I'm talking about in the bed.
Why you asking about his sex life?
No, because he said he was a breeder. I just
No, he said his kids
My
were
kids
breeding.
were.
Oh, your kids.
You sound like Roseanne Barr.
Who that?
You know who Roseanne is?
No. Who's Roseanne?
He sounds just like Roseanne.
Where has she been?
No, I'm only 34, Butterbean.
Roseanne's like, yeah, it's your time.
Yeah, she's famous.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday again. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you guys, thank you.
And still.
Why y'all put those pictures on there?
Wait, hold on.
What do we got on there? Check it out.
Butterbean, check this out.
Why you put
That's
those
pretty
pictures?
cool.
Yeah, so this is a photo of Rampage when he was 17,
All right.
right? That's a good one. We're going to leave that one right here, okay? And then this is a great photo of Rampage when he was on who knows what.
I wasn't on shit.
No, I mean championship mindset.
No, I wasn't on
He
shit.
was this when he
I got
won the
you.
belt, right? What do you think that's
That looks natty, don't it?
not a chance?
That looks natty, right?
Yeah.
You're about as natty as your coach. This is Rampage when he sold 300,000 t-shirts for Affliction.
That'll work.
Yep, that's 10 million right there. A few Lambos later. And then this is Rampage when he goes out with his coach and Lloyd.
You gotta hide.
Yeah.
Today's his birthday, Butterbean, for real.
I was actually wearing his sunglasses. Those are his. He wore those on the daily. I'm surprised he don't got them on right now.
I got a big blonde wig I wear when I go somewhere. I don't want
you had to wear a wig, huh?
I don't.
You don't got to dress up like a disguise when you go out?
Luckily now, people don't recognize me as much. Now they've lost so much weight. I went from 515 pounds to 285.
Was you fighting at 500 pounds?
I fought it over 460.
How you move around like that?
And I was quick too. At
Yeah,
that weight.
quick. But did you play football and stuff in high school and everything?
I did for a while. One of my last, and the messed up part, my last 15 fights, I never done not a workout one.
No way.
I just got off the couch, went and fought.
Why?
I lost the will. You know when you stop believing, and it's just like I just do it for a payday.
Yeah, you got so many fights.
But like James Thompson, I knocked him out. Didn't even train. Cabbage, I fought him. It was a long fight too. Didn't fight. Just think if I would have.
What about your cardio? How you wasn't never worried? Because if I don't train for a fight, I'm just worried about my cardio.
I'm just so relaxed in the ring. I'm having fun. I mean, shit, I'm beating people up and they're paying me, and it's like no jail time. Yeah, it's
what I got
awesome. I
into.
mean, it just I tell people all the time they want advice. Go out there and have fun. I mean, that's the most relaxing thing you do when you're having fun. You're not. I've seen 10-round fighters get dropped down to 4 rounds and they get gassed out because they're not mentally prepared for 4 rounds.
Yeah, but you're a heavier set guy. You would think that, it takes a lot to move all that around.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking last 15 fights, maybe 10 that I didn't train. But prior to that, I trained my ass off. That's why my hips were so bad. I would do bike. I'd ride the bike like 5 miles to the trainer's house. We'd do a 3-mile run, and then I'd ride the bike back home.
Oh, wow.
And I was running on asphalt. I should have listened to what is his name? Old school guy.
George Foreman?
No, it wasn't George that era.
Larry Holmes?
No. I feel bad. He's like, he knocked out Ali.
Frazier?
Frazier's like, I get some combat boots. I'm going, what? To run in, the combat boots. So that's the best thing for you.
Why is that?
That's what he told me. And it actually helps support your ankles and everything.
No way.
That's work for the military. Work for the military.
Never would have thought that.
That's crazy you brought that up. And just so you know, back then they didn't have like good athletic boots. People would wear like the kind of like boxing style shoes you wear now, and they didn't have ankle support. So what they would do is they would wrap the laces in the front and behind. So when they run outside, they wouldn't have to worry about their ankles. It's better than wrapping up their shoes.
But those boots are so heavy though.
Yeah, but that's part of it.
That's the whole
part
point.
of it.
Oh, you don't run with weights on? You don't like the like?
No, I don't do that.
Butterbean, I gotta ask you a question.
All right.
You, without a doubt, are one of the most iconic fighters of all time. Your name is synonymous with just being a dog. You would go in there and just beat people up for fun, and then you laugh about it, like psychopath style.
Well,
and
yeah,
I'm over
people-
here. Me and Rampage are thinking about you all day long. I'm watching your highlights with Rampage. Rampage's like, this guy don't care about anybody. He's gonna go in there and kill you. What was your mentality?
But
How
you
are
get
you
me
so
outside
friendly?
the ring, I'm a good guy.
Yeah, you're so friendly.
Like, in something else, I never wanted to fight guys I didn't like. Holmes is one of the few that I fought that I didn't care for. And simply because if they're fighting me, they're making money, and I'd rather, if somebody said, would you rather get punched in the nose or have a $10 million payday? Punch me all day. So it's the same thing. If they're fighting me, they're making probably some of the best money they ever have in their life.
Right.
And if I don't like them, I don't want them to make that money.
You were 65-2 going into the Larry Holmes fight. That was in 2002. You fought him. What was that like, fighting a legend like that?
I was so excited. I mean, I was hoping. He's the only fighter I've ever watched video on. And 3 or 4 times in the fight, he always got an exchange with somebody. He would swap punches with him. Just right. He's right there in front of you. I go, that's what I'm waiting for. And people thought I was going to gas out in the first second. I went 10 rounds. I was ready to go 10 more.
Yeah, I've never seen you gassed out. That's why I was surprised when you said you didn't train for the last 15.
No, I didn't. I wish I would have. I really do. Like when I fought Cabbage, it was a tough fight. I mean, you know Cabbage.
Yeah,
I mean,
Cabbage tough.
Matter of fact, he called me yesterday. He said, I mean, we're like brothers now. I mean, like, and you probably understand what I'm talking about. Once you fight somebody, you get that bond, like
Yeah, like that brother Buns.
that friendship.
Yeah,
Like,
Barrett knows nothing about that because he's never fought.
I don't.
He's
But
never
you've
fought.
talked about it multiple times on pods, and the guests always talk about how they have this unique combat sports, unique connection when a fight's over. Here's the fight. Some of Butterbean's, biggest knockouts. 500 pounds of raw power is the title of this video.
look at
now
that.
Monaco, he knocked out Kevin McBride.
Oh, is that Buster Douglas?
No,
but that dude was like 6'7". Butterbean, but you're fighting.
that guy right there, Louis
Yeah.
Monaco, he knocked out McBride, Buster Douglas.
That guy?
Yeah,
that
Monaco
guy
beat
did.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
He was the bodybuilder looking guy. Looks like Gabe Silva with hair.
He went like 8 or 10 rounds of Klitschko.
You don't look 500 pounds right there though.
I am 370.
And you running like that, moving like that? Wow. You must born like that was just you born.
Yeah,
big.
good genetics. I mean, that helps a lot. But I was doing a lot of cardio. I mean, a lot of cardio.
Yeah, but how are you so big and never gassing out, never huffing and puffing? You keep saying you were having fun, but there had to be something. What was your training like?
I did a lot of cardio. I mean, I honestly did a lot of cardio.
You did?
Yeah, that's why my hips were gone.
What was your cardio like? Road work?
Running a lot of road work.
How many miles?
3 miles, 4 miles a day. But when you're my size, and then a lot of sprints. I couldn't tell you how many. Sprints helped me.
Would sprints help you for the fights?
Yeah.
Does sprints? I mean, every martial art's a little bit different, but is boxing more of that long-winded cardio? Like for MMA at Rampage, I saw you doing a lot of the bike, getting ready for your last fight.
Yeah, because I'm not sprinting no more because of my knee.
This is one of my favorite fights because in the background, I don't know if you're familiar with Bob Arum much.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Bob's the biggest boxing promoter in the world. He jumps up and is just like so happy, and like you can see him jumping up in the.
You had a very unique reputation with Bob Arum. It seemed like he loved you.
Oh, we got along really good.
And he personally managed you, correct?
No, he just was my promoter.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah.
There's a story that you were so big and you were like super heavyweight and he wanted to see you put on some really big fights. They created a whole belt for you and you defended it multiple times.
Yeah, then it become an actual title, like a 4-round title. They actually have a 4-round title. I'm the only 4-round fighter they've ever had odds on in Vegas.
Wow.
So was that through Bob Arum? So that's a true story then.
Yeah. The IBA actually made a title basically around to me.
So what did he do? He called you in your office, said, Butterbean, we're going to turn you into a star. I want to create a whole new belt, a whole new division.
It just all fell in place. I mean, it's kind of weird to say that. My career just fell right, just like anything. You have your ups and downs, and then it's like you get a big fight, knock them out real quick, and it's like holy shit.
Was there any talks of you fighting Mike Tyson?
There was several times. There was a lot of talk about it. And Tyson's people never wanted it. I know Mike real well. I was just with Tyson like 2 weeks before the Jake Paul fight. He kept grabbing my arm and going, man, you're in good shape, Bean. What are you doing? He's like, because I've known him for a long time. You know, even when I was bigger, he'd been to like 6, 7 of my fights.
Yeah, I was wondering why they never fought each other.
I mean,
nothing against Mike. I love Mike. He's a really good guy, but he does not have a chin. He cannot take a punch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yo, we got to go easy on Mike Butterbean. Come on.
No, he really can't take a punch. I mean,
Bean, I love you. You're one of my favorite fighters, but we can't do that to Mike on the podcast.
I'm not downing him. I mean, some people can't
Mike
take
ain't
a
got
punch.
a chin. Mike's, they call him Dynamite Mike, Bean. That's Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Yeah, that's because he moves real
From
good.
Brownsville with the pigeons, Bean. He grabbed the pigeons like this. He got all kinds of chin.
Yeah, if he was tough and could take a chin, he'd have bulls. Like Foreman did.
Bean, you think
I'm not making fun of Mike.
No, he don't.
No, but you think you would have beat him in a fight?
I would have knocked him out.
Mike Tyson?
Exactly. See, a lot of people don't know how to fight Tyson. I sparred a lot with Buster Mathis Jr. And they have the same movement. And once you learn that movement, they're in trouble.
Oh, so you dissected him.
Yeah, you got to know how they have the exact same. They were trained by the same people.
Casamado?
Yeah, you got to have this. You got to have that movement.
Teddy Atlas up north?
I don't like Teddy.
You don't like Teddy?
I don't care
Bean.
for Teddy.
Why not?
I was fighting on a card. Me and Johnny Tapia are really good friends.
Wow.
And I got more publicity for the fight than he did. Than Johnny did. And Teddy was saying, well, that's just crap. Butterbean shouldn't even be on the card. He shouldn't even have the, and I had a bigger picture on a poster and everything than Johnny. Me and Johnny are friends. We had I've stayed at Johnny's house many times. I mean, like, really close, really good guy. He don't have a lot of friends. Like, he just don't trust people or didn't. And he had a lot of people that knew him, but not like.
Yeah.
And Johnny went over to him and said, you say another word about Bean, you're out of here. He goes, I'll fire you in a minute.
Wow.
But yeah, I just don't judge a book by its cover.
No. I heard Johnny Tapia was a good guy.
Really good guy.
I was supposed to be on the card with his sons, with his boys, but the promoters were shady. The whole event didn't happen.
That's the only bad thing about boxing. That's my luckiness, like my second pro fight was on a Tommy Hearns undercard. Televised. My second pro fight. That don't happen.
They don't happen.
I was on pay-per-view before I even turned pro. Twice.
Because
They made
power.
a video game about me, the Tough Man contest, before I even turned pro.
Wow.
So there's a good thing and a bad thing about that. Like your first 4 or 5 fights, you didn't look as sharp as you do now.
Right.
You made mistakes. It's just any fighter that fights can't say they didn't make mistakes in their first few fights. Like all my mistakes were seen like from the beginning. Like.
Yeah. That's the natural order of things. You learn, you get better, but at least you got there on video games and stuff like that. A lot of people have been fighting for years and never get in their recognition.
No, I sound fortunate. I mean, it's just a blessing that it all just happened. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah. Was your name already Butterbean back then too?
Yeah, I worked at a factory, I was a big guy, like real strong. My first nickname was John, because like a John Deere tractor.
Yeah.
And then there was a guy that worked underneath the houses, bolting the house, and this guy bugged you like. And my father-in-law gave me these MREs, the meals ready to eat, MREs.
Yeah.
And it gives you gas bad. Will make you throw up. Every time he'd come close to me, I'd rip a couple. And he'd go outside and throw up. And it's like, what have you been eating, butter beans? And it just stuck. It stuck.
Because Bear was saying, like, why they call him Butterbean? They should have called him Pinto Bean. I was like, no, he looks more like a Butterbean than a Pinto Bean.
I said that for my kids and grandkids.
I never said that.
But are you gonna bitch up now because you're in front of him? Because he talks a lot of shit.
Bean,
I've noticed.
Bean, I gotta tell you something. I told Rampage there's one person I want on the podcast this year, and it's Butterbean.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's it. That's all I wanted. Because I gotta tell you something. When I watched you fight, it was one of the coolest things ever because I was kind of an oversized kid growing up, and I always felt like I was like Butterbean. That's a true story.
You didn't look as good as Butterbean, though.
But I had the hands like him, and I was kind of had the same body style.
Well, you won't get a chance to watch me fight again. I got it. There's a guy that has an energy drink company called Lucky. Mm-hmm. And he's kind of got behind me. He's going to help me make it happen. And he's spending some serious money to push Jake Paul in that way.
You think Jake Paul going to take the fight?
I think he'll take it. After what all we're pulling off, yeah, he's going to take it.
Hey, Bear and Jake Paul dating, so maybe you can...
Really?
Yeah.
Jake Paul's one of my good friends. And he's been a big supporter of everything I've ever done since I started. I've been working with him for a long time. He's a great person.
I got no problem. I mean, like...
But he knows how to put on a fight. He knows how to make a spectacle. And Rampage is mad because they didn't want him on a card. And Rampage is now taking it out personally, I guess.
Yeah, I would too.
Interesting.
Well, I wasn't happy that Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson. I wasn't happy.
He didn't fight Mike Tyson.
Why do you say that? They fought. They fought for sure. Mike Tyson and Rampage.
Was that Mike Tyson's clone?
That wasn't Tyson. That wasn't that. It was Mike. Don't get me wrong, but that wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
Might have been a light sparring match.
Yeah. Why was Mike biting his glove so much?
He wants to sell these this glove gummies. These the THC gum gummies.
Yeah.
They'll come out. You watch.
Yo, Rampage got high on him one time with Ric Flair. Remember the
Oh,
gummies?
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
They're the same company.
Yeah.
Whoa, those
Like the ear.
Oh my God, those things are strong as hell.
Wait, you're telling me that you don't think the Jake Paul and the Mike Tyson fight was real?
You do?
Why are you laughing?
Cause
I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
It was not a real fight.
You think it was fixed? Staged?
I hate to say that.
Well, without getting in trouble, you could use whatever
He
word
keep it
you
real.
want.
Look at him.
Yeah,
He keep it
you
real.
keep it real. You ain't worried about anybody.
Well, I'm not going to get in trouble. I mean, what are they going to do to me? Yeah, I mean,
yeah. What they gonna do? Beat him up?
No,
I'm
Knock
not
him
saying
out?
they paid him, but I think they should have fined both of them money for the fight, for not fighting.
They were throwing it, Bean. They were getting back. They were.
Did they show a different thing on TV than they did at the fight?
Were you there?
Yeah.
Oh, you went? Mike gave you tickets?
No, we got tickets.
Oh, there's a photo going around the internet, and it's you and Mike Tyson like 4 years ago. You're real big, kind of hunched over. And then there's a photo from like a year ago.
There's so much of me and Tyson. There's like
And
a
it
thing
looks
where
amazing.
Butterbean, would you fight Mike Tyson in your prime? And I'm like, yeah, and Mike comes up behind me, but that's not me. Some British dude.
Oh, for real? Oh.
And then I even
that's what
got,
it look like.
I've had people like argue with me on it. Like, how was it fighting Tyson? I go, I don't know. Never fought him. Yes, you did.
You ever spar with him?
No.
Never even sparred with him. He didn't want to spar.
But me and Jake supposed to spar.
Right here. This was Jake versus Tyson. It happened, Bean.
No, I know the fight. It happened, but it wasn't a fight.
They said they don't even look like Mike Tyson right there.
Oh, it's Tyson. It's Mike.
Bean, when Tyson.
There's nothing wrong with Mike's knee, first of all.
Mike looked like he could still throw punches. He looks like he can still move
fast.
around.
Yeah, he can. That's why when he went to throw a punch and Jake's chin was right there, he went, oops, I almost got him there.
Oh.
And you and Mike Tyson same age, right?
Yeah, me and Tyson the same.
So how you feeling still training and everything? How's it feel in the gym? Because I'm
it's great.
It's
great.
great.
I mean, when you're stuck in a wheelchair for 3 years and you can't get out of the car to go get a bottle of water, and now you can get up and go whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we had DDP on, and he was telling us that he worked with you. And
I'm telling you what, it's like I did the work, but he guided me and walked me through it. He said, you just let me take the steering wheel and I'll get you there.
you had to do yoga?
Yeah. It's not like you think though.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know.
It's I'm telling you, it's more stretching, but like it's and you can get your cardio up with yoga.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's insane.
Was you wearing yoga pants?
Once or twice I did. I hit him underneath other stuff.
DDP came on here and said that one of his best moments in life was helping you transform back into shape and watching you come into true form. And he was so hyped, and you could tell he really cares about you, and he cares about the health and the well-being of all the people he works with. What was it like working with Diamond Dallas Page to get back in shape?
I love working with Dallas. Dallas helped me so much. It's like it's crazy. And it's like when I first got there, he's like, I can't help it. This guy's in rougher shape than I thought. Because I didn't realize how bad a shape I was in. I mean, like, I'd give up hope. And that's why I say, if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. I mean, it don't matter if anybody else believes in you. If you believe in yourself, you can do it. And I don't care what, I mean, like, if you have something physically wrong to where your spine's broken half or something, you're not going to get up and jog around the block. But if it's physically possible and you just can't do it because of pain or whatever, you can do it. You can make it happen. You might not think you can, but once you start believing you can do anything. That's why I say I'd knock poor Jake out like really quick. I'd love to fight Tyson, knock him out.
Poor Jake.
But I don't think Tyson's even marketable now because of the not wanting to fight.
I think he was just maybe a little tired. I know he had the issues with the ulcers and
Oh,
whatnot,
that's
right?
so BS.
Really?
They went on their own mic.
It didn't look like prime Mike though, right?
Well, he was.
He was in great shape. I mean, I'll be honest. He would if it was a real fight, and they said winner take all, and I would fight Jake winner take all. That's how confident I am. I'd beat him.
At 58 years old.
Yeah.
See, look, he believes in himself.
I'm not like a 58-year-old though. I mean, it's like I'm even gaining muscle now. In 58, you don't start gaining muscle back.
You on that shit now?
No, I've never been on nothing. I've always been too big.
How'd you get so big? Just from eating?
It's in my family. There's two sides of us. One is like bigger and strong as an 18-wheeler. The other one is smaller, but strong as hell. I mean, my son in high school was like, I think he was like 140 something, benching 350.
No way.
He got tested for doing steroids every other month. I told him, like, you test him again, I'm going to sue y'all's ass. I mean, he got tested like.
But that's unheard of. 140 benching 350.
We're just like when I first started lifting weights, I was like 16. I was like the big fat guy. I was fat, like fat.
Like Bear was.
There's a difference between fat and big. And I got a weight set for Christmas. I'm gonna put that 110 pounds on. I about choked myself just because I couldn't pick it up. Within 2 months, I was benching over 300.
Within 2 months.
That's
just good genetics.
We get strong quick. And like I told Dallas and them, they didn't believe me. I think they do now. I go, what's going to happen? I'm going to drop a lot of weight, and then I'm going to start gaining weight back. But my pant size and all will get smaller. I was in size 60, I think I was 68 at one time.
Wow, that's the same size you used to wear.
Really?
Yeah, Bear was big. He got on a lot of shit, though.
No.
He's still on it.
I'm all natural.
No, he's not.
So the smallest I've ever got while I was fighting, I got down to a 44 one time for 2 weeks. That was the same time I got down to 300. Now, I mean, I basically starved myself. I stayed in the sauna. I mean, I do everything. I couldn't lose weight. Now it's almost like, now that I just changed the way I ate. I mean, I was never a huge eater. I just didn't eat the right stuff.
We look at your career, 77-4, 77-10-4.
He said he got over
58 KO wins. But then when we said that to you outside, you said, no. What you talking about? Rampage was about to crack me again. He didn't want me to get jumped. You said you have over 300 pro fights.
Yeah, altogether, they're over 300.
Where's that coming from?
I've done almost every kind of combat sport there is.
King of the Cage, Pride, K1, boxing.
No, I'm talking like boxing, kickboxing, K1. Let's see what else there is. I haven't done bare knuckle.
Wrestling, professional wrestling.
I've done pro wrestling. I was in WrestleMania.
You done MMA?
Yeah, he did K1 and Pride. He did kickboxing and Muay Thai, basically stand-up striking.
That's where I fought Cabbage K1.
Yeah.
No, I fought him in Cage Rage.
That was MMA.
Yeah.
He didn't try to take you down?
Oh yeah, I changed rules. That's for the rule change.
What you said no takedowns?
No, you can take me down, but we're in the ground 15 seconds. We'll get back up.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah.
But I didn't do that after a while. But when you went to Pride, they didn't play that game. And now, if you don't fight our rules, you're not going to fight.
IBA super heavyweight world champion of boxing.
I held the IBA, the WAA, which is one of the older titles, and then the WBU, World Boxing Union.
And you won the Elite One MMA World Championship.
I was the first fighter to ever hold a world title in boxing and a world title in MMA. It's not against World Book Records to give it some chick from UFC, but I did it before she did.
Oh wow! I know how that feels.
Why? What did you get?
Unified champion.
Oh yeah, you did unify. You unified Pride and UFC.
Yeah.
When you beat Dan Henderson.
Yeah, I did that first.
Now here's a wrestler. This dude's tough, believe it or not.
Who was that? A super fight Jimmy
Minoru
Snuka?
Suzuki.
That's Suzuki. Oh, that's
He's
what I
a
was asking.
pancreas fighter.
Oh, that's what I was asking about outside.
Well, it was a wrestling match.
Oh.
The Japanese pro wrestling style?
Can I
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah,
Bean?
yeah, I
Can
like
see
that.
that. I want to
This
show
was
the camera.
this was 2 weeks ago.
You just
well,
did
no, WrestleMania weekend.
You just did that?
Yeah.
This is Bean and one of the legends of Japanese wrestling. And I don't
Oh,
know
let it
if
go.
you want to explain who this man is so people understand the lineage here.
Well, he's not only, I mean, the pancreas, he's a badass. I mean, like legit. Pancreas ain't no joke.
No, it's not.
I mean, you go up against people like Boss Rutan.
Yeah.
Boss is a real good friend of mine. We done a podcast together for a while.
Yeah, Boss is great, man. He was
Unbelievable.
a beast at Pancrest.
But the funny thing, you see Boss in a bar or a nightclub or something, you're like, dude, that ain't nothing. Yeah. Back up and wait.
Yeah.
You ever seen him in a street fight?
No, I never have.
You ever been in a street fight?
I have, but a lot of, let me show you something else.
Yeah. Yeah, you fought Yuzuki in 2003, right? In K1?
Yes.
Fujimoto?
Yes.
Fujimoto? Yeah, and you
So-
KO'd him. You KO'd him. You beat him in the first round.
The wrestling match.
Yeah.
Well, I'd never fought kickboxing. Never been kicked. That little shit started kicking me and like shit, it was hurting. Like I had toe prints on my ass cheek for about a month and a half. You can see where his toenails were.
What was he doing to you?
Kicking the shit out of me. I said, I'm knocking your ass out.
So
So I just want to knock him out.
You just ran at him?
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne, pull up the Yuzuki Butterbean fight. It's 2003 K1, Beast 2. It was in Japan. Butterbean wins in the first round. In the first
So my
minute.
wrestling match that I had
Yeah.
just recently,
Yeah.
I did this 3 days before the match.
What was that? He hurt his ankle?
Oh my God, that looks like Rampage in the morning. He rolled his
How
ankle.
you do that?
It wasn't easy.
What is that, Bean?
I kicked a cart accidentally.
What cart?
Like the cart you move stuff with?
Oh, Bean, that gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Looks like your leg's gonna
I can barely walk. I mean, like, but I already promised I was going to do the match. If I tell somebody I'm going to do it, I'm there.
Where was the match at?
It was in Vegas. It was right before WrestleMania.
Where'd you guys do it at, though?
Where was that? I don't know.
What'd you do? You had to tape it. You had to tape that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne. So this is Butterbean's fight versus Fujimoto. And for those of you that are going to want to watch the side-by-side clips, we're now posting them on our Instagram page during these recaps. Look at this.
That's not the Japanese guy, is it? Oh, that's,
No,
that's
this ain't
leading
it.
up. Oh.
So this was in Japan. This was his walkout tape they gave him. Butterbean, what were you eating before your fight?
Whatever I wanted.
Where were you training at full time?
That's my gym. I had a private gym.
In Norfolk?
Yeah. Then I'd went up to the top team with Laborio.
Oh, you trained at top team?
Yeah.
For how long?
A good while.
Wow.
Me and Laborio are real good friends too.
Yeah.
I'm one of 5 fighters I've been to his house.
Oh, this guy was a knockout artist too, huh?
Well, this
Yeah.
was Yuzuki Fujimoto.
I don't know him.
He was with.
So what's the like? How censored are you here?
Oh no, you say what the fuck you want.
All right. His nickname is the yellow motherfucker. It's on the back of his shirt.
Oh, really?
The yellow motherfucker.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
heard of him.
Yeah, he was one of the originals that did wrestling with
Yeah, there's the weight I lost.
Josh Barnett. Top Josh Barnett, I believe. Oh my God. Look at Butterbean's pant size. What size is that?
60 something.
60 something. You
No,
gotta
I'm
get
in-
these
I'm in a
custom.
38 now.
You gotta get these
You in a
custom.
38 now?
I'm in a 38.
That's pretty much what I wear.
Yeah, I'm in a
Yeah,
38.
you guys have the exact same body style.
Oh yeah,
Butterbean.
Me and
This is
Butterbean
about,
look alike.
This is about fully custom, right? 60 plus.
You can buy them.
Wow, look at the way you walked out in the old school baseball.
Well, look how big I am there, though. I mean, like.
You look like the last boss in Mario Kart. He looks like he's ready to kill.
Well, why are you gonna flame our guests like that?
do you mean?
That was nice.
No, like the last.
I think Butterbean should show you his knockout power after the pod.
Butterbean was a.
No, listen, that was very disrespectful.
You won't get me killed.
No,
Butterbean
I'm just
hits me.
telling
I
you.
won't be able to wake up and do a podcast with you for a year. Hey, where'd you get the USA shorts from? Rocky? The inspo.
No, I was fighting World Tough Man, and it was supposed to be people from all over the world, how they pitched it, but it wasn't. It was just here in Canada. The World Tough Man.
Yeah.
So I want people to know I'm an American. I'm one to be a force to be reckoned with. So I want to, the red, white, and blue just approved to. Now people will say Rocky was wearing Butterbean shorts.
Yeah. You've been fighting longer than Rocky, ain't you?
Pretty much. I'll tell you a funny story. We was in Vegas, and my trainer, Murray Sutherland, he held a world title. He fought everybody. Michael Spinks, Tommy Hearns. And his 15-year-old daughter was with us. And it's like 4th of July weekend. We're walking through Vegas, and everybody's got the red, white, and blue. And she goes, Dad, Butterbean's really taking off. All this Butterbean stuff everywhere. Okay, 2017 to 2024.
Yeah, that was a photo.
Look at the height difference, though.
Unreal.
You and Mike Tyson? Y'all about the same height?
No, but look. The top picture, I'm shorter than he is. And then the bottom picture, I'm taller.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Because of the hips and... Yeah.
Hey, how nervous
No, Mike Tyson be wearing lifts in his shoes, too.
Oh, come on, Rampage.
No, I'm just being
I
honest.
don't doubt it.
Rampage.
No, I'm just being honest.
See, watch. He starts kicking me. That shit hurts.
Did you know that there was kicking involved in this Butterbean before you signed up for K1?
Yeah, I know. And I had a friend. I don't know if he's a friend for getting me involved with all this, but Mark Coleman, I was saying, yeah, Mark, I'd like to try this sometime. Next thing I know, I got promoters from all over the world. So he helped me out a lot. Mark's a good guy.
How was it fight with Barefoot for your first time?
The boxing, boxing shoes are so light anyhow. It's really not that big. I'd rather fight barefoot.
Yeah, because it's kind of slippery. Oh, damn, you dropped him right away.
That's it. First minute.
Yeah, see on my chest? That's a footprint.
Oh, damn.
You can see his toes. His toenails on there. No joke.
Oh, yeah, you was big right here. Oh, he didn't want... What, the fight was over that quick?
That was it.
He probably only kicked you once.
No, he kicked me 4 or 5 times.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, look, you look mean right
And I
there.
said, I ain't playing with these guys.
That was your first K1 fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you liked it after that?
And then there's Sap. And then they called me the next day, wanting me to go back and fight, not Ernesto Hoost. Yeah, Ernesto Hoost.
Yeah, he's
My
tough.
trainer goes, dude, you're not ready for it. Let's get you to learn how to block.
Yeah.
So that's why I started working on checking the kicks and things like that.
Yeah, he's a different animal.
Not fight anybody, now that I can at least check kick, stay out of trouble.
Yeah,
If you know how to block it, it's okay.
yeah.
Mike Bernardo's one that I fought that he run for me, but he leg kicked me so much. Like my leg swelled up. We had to stay in Japan, I think 3 or 4 days extra because it was swelled up that bad.
Yeah, you're not supposed to fly with that.
And he told me, he goes, I've never kicked anybody as hard as I kicked you. I could feel it go to the bone. I didn't know how to check. After that I did. I learned. But, he kicked me and so the referee started penalizing him for running. And I went down probably 10 times. And I kept getting up. And I become a hero there because I did that. And I didn't realize it. So after the fight, the promoter come up and give me my money. Hand me an envelope of money. And I'm like, this don't seem right.
Cash money.
I don't mind cash. I like cash.
Yeah.
This don't seem right, but it was only 10 grand. I go, this shit ain't right. I went over just going off. No, bonus. You got it. I kept getting up. I go, I like you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they love that over there in Japan.
Yeah, if you fight, and I went to fight, no matter what, win, lose, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And fun for the crowd. If you that's not people, for a lot of nothing against anybody, fighter-wise, but you don't have to worry about pleasing you. The people that pay your tickets in, that's why I don't like Floyd Mayweather a lot. Because he don't care about the fans. I do.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, but you always put on very amazing shows, like the
Well,
way
I
you came
want
out.
you know, the
everything.
people will be, damn, that was a fight.
Yeah, you want them to get their money's worth for buying a ticket. That's how I feel. But yeah, Japan love it. You have that fighter spirit, that warrior spirit. They love you, whether you win or lose. Yeah,
Yeah, we're working on another fight, maybe over there even.
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
What's up with the 4 rounds? Where did the 4 rounds come from?
Well, I started I was scheduled. You know, you work your way up. You know, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, 8, 10, 12, and like 4 of my fights, I started knocking them out pretty quick, and I'd signed with Top Rank. Like my second pro fight was with Top Rank, which don't ever happen. I mean, unless you win a gold medal in the Olympics. And I kept knocking people out so quick. And then I found out because I'm going, you know, Murray's like, you know, you need to learn something too. You know, work a little bit. I'm going, yeah, but you get paid so much per round. Because in boxing, like they'll say, well, you're getting $1,000 a round, $20,000 a round, 50, whatever. And then I that's how I knew I wasn't, because I didn't know nothing about boxing. You get paid the same amount no matter what. They just say you're getting paid, say, $1,000 a round. You know, even if you fight 1 second, or if it goes the whole distance. So once I found that out, I was ready to knock them out quick and get it done with. I didn't want to play around.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was, you know, they was taking care of me well. I had a lot of fighters that got jealous and like mad because here I'm fighting a 4-round fight. They're fighting a 12-round title fight, and I'm making more than either one of the fighters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do
No.
Do you remember how many first round knockouts you got?
I really don't, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
You don't keep those, right? I'm just saying.
I couldn't tell you I mean, I went back and I had over 300 pro fights that I got paid to fight in.
300.
300.
How many of those do you think you won?
85%.
Wow.
If you knocked off the last 5 years of it, you know, it'd be a lot higher. But I didn't care. I didn't have that drive like I do now. And that's like I said, that's one reason I want to have one more fight, is to prove to people, if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. I went from a chair to be able to wrestle to be able to fight.
Talk to me about Larry Holmes, a guy like that who's known for punishing people. He had a phenomenal career, considered one of the greatest heavyweights ever, and he's a big dog.
One of the top 5. Yeah, me and Larry are actually friends now because we fought. He disrespected me every which way. And I did the same mental game with him. Like when I signed the contract for the fight, I went out last. Larry said, I'm the name. I'm the former world champion. I go, I am too, Larry. I go, you were something, but now I'm a bigger name than you.
Oh.
Just to piss him off. I ended up getting $50,000 more because I let him go out first. Last. I let him come out last. They give me $50,000 more because it was in the contract. He wouldn't have went out. He wouldn't have.
Damn. These are the mind games you play in boxing?
Oh, yeah. You do it in MMA. I mean, I've done it in MMA.
Yeah, well, with the UFC, it's like they have their own way. You just like say, all right, whatever.
UFC, I mean, like the one picture, if you see me in the white trunks,
Yeah.
that's how big. I was probably close to 400 something pounds there, 450.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was big.
Wow.
What allowed you? I mean, look at this fight right here. I mean, this is
I was from not working out. Yeah, and a lot of it is because of my hips. I couldn't. I mean, the pain was so bad.
Like I'm looking at this right now, Bean, and I'm thinking to myself, how in the world did you go in there and just dismantle people looking like that?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you defy science.
Willpower.
Yeah, you different.
You just was confident in yourself, like, yeah, I don't care. I don't even got trained to beat you.
Yeah.
Like if you were gonna step in the cage with him, are you overthinking his skills and his power for his body, or you're like, I gotta be careful because he's so big?
That's Holmes here. Yeah.
Pause it. Wait, I want to go after that. After this, I want to hear what he's saying.
What you said?
Yeah, like are you overthinking his skills when you would see that, or you're like, oh, he's a big dude. I got.
No, I trained pretty good for this fight. I mean, I trained.
Oh, you trained for this one?
Yeah, I went 10 rounds. I mean, I could have went. You know, I knocked him down at the 10th round. It was a legit knockdown, but could have been considered a slip too. Mm-hmm. But I connected. He went down. I don't care if he tripped or not.
Yeah, if you connect, they go down.
I connected him.
Right.
Yeah.
If I had to fight somebody like Butterbean, like a big guy, big knockout power and stuff like that, yeah, I'm going to train my ass off, and I'm gonna train a lot of defense. So I don't get. And then my strategy would be to see if I can get him in the deep waters because he's so much bigger. It's take a lot to move that mass around. But like I said, I've never really seen him get tired. That's why I'm blown away that he for his you said last 15 fights he didn't even train.
Yeah, I just didn't get. I mean, there's been a couple fights I've got almost winded, but no, it's just insane.
You live in high altitude or something? Where you from?
Alabama.
Oh damn.
Now, like certain fights, I've went up to Big Bear and trained with De La Hoya and up there, in the high altitude.
Yeah, I trained there at that house before. Yeah.
It's awesome.
You stayed at De La Hoya's house or
Yeah.
Sugar Shane Mosley or
Yeah, right there. He had a little cabin house,
Yeah.
picture on the wall. And,
Yeah. One of my buddies, Tito Ortiz, bought that house from him.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wrestled a bear not far from there too.
You wrestling him?
Wait, what?
Oh, what? How come you didn't tell us about that?
I wrestled a bear.
Oh, you wrestled
grizzly bear.
Oh, you wrestled a
Oh, I thought you said you wrestled me.
No, a grizzly bear.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
a real
wrestled
bear.
for what?
850. It was a show called Man versus Beast. I'm telling you
You
what.
did this for fun?
No, they paid me.
No, I know that. Yeah. But I mean, this was an extracurricular. You weren't running for your life. Like you decided to go in there and want to wrestle a bear?
Well, yeah, that's what they wanted.
Did he have his claws?
Oh yeah, teeth, claws.
Yo, pull up Butterbean versus a bear,
Hold on.
please.
You keep
You're
bouncing
not going to
around.
find it. PETA put a stop to it quick.
Who?
PETA. You know
PETA.
the animal lovers?
Oh my God, PETA.
Why you're not allowed to play with a bear?
You can't. You can't film you actually doing physical contact with a bear,
In America.
with an animal.
Yeah, because we got this fighter called Khabib Nigga Runoff. He wrestles a bear and they got it all over the internet.
They just put a stop to it.
Did you win?
I'll tell you, no. There's no winning. We never actually wrestled. We wrestled, practiced, but we never actually had our televised match.
How strong was the bear?
Just ungodly. Like, it scared me when they first was feeding it. It's feeding it full chickens, froze solid. And they'd throw it down the chute and it'd crunch it and it'd be like just the noise. It was like, oh man, I'm in deep shit.
What made you?
So I come up with this idea. I'm going to wear an arm pad, like a football pad. No, you don't want to do that. I go, why don't I want to do that? This dude's got teeth. He goes, the bear feels your skin and know how hard it can bite you. And he's like, the first thing you got to do is put your arm in his mouth. He goes, well, either that or he's going to put his mouth over your head. I like the arm thing. No joke. Yeah, it's like, and then I think it was 2 years after that, the bear killed the guy's brother or cousin, or he clipped his jugular vein and bled out.
No way. But other than that, it was a nice bear though.
Yeah, great. Really, I mean,
It was trained.
me and him become buddies. I was feeding him Twinkies, and
You still hit the bear up every now and then?
no, you don't want to hit him.
You don't.
No.
No.
No. None.
That's one thing he warned me. He said, just
Don't hit
hit
it.
it.
Don't hit it. It would have been a full on fight.
And what he does, I asked him how they, kept him in line. You're not gonna hurt a bear. I mean, you can shoot it. You do better with mace, and that's what they use is pepper spray.
Oh,
They spray it really good when it's a cub, and they does not forget it. So anytime that he tells the bear something and is not doing it, he just touches the can. The bear will go right in line.
Oh,
That's
And
crazy.
I didn't realize how bad pepper spray was until I got sprayed.
Why'd they spray you?
Well, I worked with the sheriff's department.
You were a sheriff?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's called Big Law Deputy Butterbean. It was on Discovery Channel.
Oh, for real? And you still a sheriff?
No. Once the whole drug thing happened and the guy over it got investigated, and I'll tell you what, our jail system down there is really messed up.
You was selling drugs?
No, I was arresting people. Imagine me kicking the door in at 4 a.m.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, if he Googles Big Law Deputy Butterbean, he'll show me
I
getting tased. And
This is Habib wrestling a bear, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's what you were wrestling? Something like that?
No. You was
What do
wrestling
you-
a big
I was
bear.
wrestling an 850-pound bear.
But look at that thing.
That's a puppy compared to when
This
I
is
was
Habib
wrestling.
as a kid wrestling a bear.
See, this is out of the country, so they can show that, right? But if
Yep.
you do it in America, you can't show
Yeah,
it.
no, they didn't want it.
Okay, put on
PETA
Butterbean.
actually said that they didn't want me hurting the bear.
What? How was you going to hurt a big
This
grizzly
thing
bear?
was in a steel cage and it rocked the cage. It's been in a lot of movies. It's a movie bear. The guy that done
Dr. Doolittle?
the one that done the Gladiator movie with all lions.
Russell
It's
Crowe.
his bear.
No, he's talking about the
the
animal
stunt
control.
guy.
The stunt guy.
They brought all the animals for the show.
What was this right here? Butterbean Law. Butterbean Big Law.
Yeah, that's the show I was telling you about.
So you went around and you were looking for bad guys.
Yeah, I was actually working with the drug unit.
And what were you trying to do?
We were working with the drug unit.
But like you really wanted to go capture bad guys?
He was working
yeah.
with the drug unit.
I was a cop working for. It was a TV show.
But were you really a cop?
Yeah.
Like they swore you in?
Yeah,
They
legit.
gave you a gun?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You don't see me?
Bean, I seen this. I thought it was fake.
Have
No.
you ever popped a cap in somebody's ass?
No, not yet.
He said, nah.
Like Bean, if you were gonna arrest me, what do you do legally? Like
What do you mean?
Like you got to put me against the wall.
No, don't answer these questions.
Why?
I'm warning you.
Don't go down the hole?
Not with
Why?
him.
Why?
Because he would probably try to get you to put him against the walls and handcuffs.
Nah, you.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying,
Ben.
like, if I give you handcuffs, could you arrest me like the right way?
All right, I warned you.
If I can pepper spray you first.
But he finna lead you down. He was going to try to trick you into handcuffing him and lean him up against the wall. He's into that. He's into that stuff.
No, because I could
gotta
imagine
watch
you
it.
just kicking people, punching
I mean,
people.
I got friends I can hook you up with.
Wait, but would you have to hit these dudes?
No, they're pretty easy going.
They weren't freaking out when they saw you.
Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
Would they just try to run away from you?
A few.
You catch them?
No. I'm really fast from here to the road, but other than that, I go down slow.
You like, fuck that.
Bean, what are you doing right
Now,
here?
well,
dude?
this what happened here is one of the worst tornadoes we'd had in like forever.
Okay.
A tornado come through, wiped out the town when everybody started helping everybody. 2 more tornadoes come through.
Oh,
Killed a ton of people. That was like the last episode.
oh man.
That was a pretty bad episode there.
How did you get involved with this?
Do what?
How did you get involved with this?
Well, there's a couple stories. But Discovery got a hold of me and wanted me to run for sheriff. I said, I don't want to be sheriff. They were offering really good money. But it's like, but I had a good friend, Adam Hatter, and I've done a couple ride-ins with them. And so I started working with them, and like I was when they ever needed an extra hand, they'd give me a call up. Hey, Bean, go to the back door. I was hoping somebody'd come out the back door. So bad.
Look at you clearing the house. It looks like you had good tactical training the way you're holding your firearm.
Oh, they helped me out a lot, yeah.
I mean, even the way you carry your gun, your elbows.
Well, a lot of
the way
that
you're clearing.
common from my dad, too, so.
Your dad was in the military?
No, he just showed me how to shoot a gun and what to do and not to do.
Damn. Did you have fun doing this?
Huh?
You have fun doing this?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Have you done any movies?
I done Jackass and then a movie called Chairman of the Board
Oh wow.
with Carrot Top.
With Carrot Top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackass was a huge film too.
Oh, it was big. I mean, I made more money off royalties from that show than I did off doing it.
Wow.
I mean, they were cheap.
Oh, for real?
I mean, like all the guys got nothing hardly. Now they're getting paid.
Yeah.
I wish I was in the movie now instead of back then when it first started. That's the kind of bear I was wrestling.
The big one?
Let's see.
Yeah.
How were you in Jackass? How was that?
Oh, we had a blast. Johnny's like, Bean, I really want you to hit me. I go, okay.
This was 2002, Johnny Knoxville, right?
You
Didn't
never
hit
seen
him?
I think I probably my memory.
Yeah, I remember this.
I think my memory's bad, but
It was one of my favorite Jackass.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I
Yeah,
want to
pull it up, Wayne.
It's the number one catchphrase out of any of the movies all combined.
What?
Well, after I knock Johnny out, he looks at the camera and goes, is Butterbean okay? Oh, I was telling you about the energy drink. I don't know if you're...
No, keep going.
go ahead.
Keep
No,
going.
yeah,
Keep
yeah,
talking.
go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah.
yeah.
We're
The
going to pull
Lucky
the
Energy
video of you in
drink-
Jackass.
You can plug whatever you want.
Yeah,
Jackson.
no worries at all.
I'm trying to find it for you.
Rampage has his own drink called F3. It's doing real well. It's in every
Yeah, but we don't hate on. We love everybody. We don't.
Well,
hate
it's
on.
called Lucky Fuck Energy.
Lucky what?
Lucky Fuck Energy.
Oh, he needs all that. Today is his
Does
birthday.
it make your dick hard?
Well, no, but the guy that started it was in a plane wreck, like a big jet. 160 some people died. His dad died in it. He's the only one that survived. A plane broke apart in midair, and he flew out. And
Wow, he is lucky. He is lucky. I want to see you knock Johnny Knoxville out. Knoxville.
it don't take long. I actually let him hit me.
And this was real. You really knocked him out.
Yeah,
He gave himself a concussion for TV.
yeah. So we did the Wheel of Fortune, Family Feud not long ago with the whole Jackass crew. And they invited me to come on because we've all become good friends. And I go, you ready for round 2? He's gray-headed as shit now. He's like, Bean, I had vertigo for like 6 weeks. He goes, I couldn't stand up without puking.
Wow.
But
But I let him hit me.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, wait, you got to rewind this.
Yeah, you got to warn us.
Walk us through this.
I
How
don't
this
even
was
hear
set
volume.
up.
And all them ladies got on me. I thought I was going to get jumped.
By the girls?
Yeah, they didn't know what was going on in the whole
You guys
store.
just broke out fighting in the store.
Yeah, nobody in the store knows what's happening. We just walk in and do it.
Yeah, he did hit you. Oh,
No. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second.
oh damn. Body shot.
Oh, my.
And I'm hitting him probably 20, 30%. Nothing real hard. Oh, that lady, she cussed me.
She cussed you out?
Oh, yeah.
On camera and off?
Yeah, I just beat this guy up in the middle of the store. They didn't know what was going on.
Johnny Knoxville?
So I was hollering at him, go ahead, hit me one time, Johnny.
It seems like it pissed you off.
And that last punch, I don't even remember throwing.
But Bean, you almost killed him.
You almost killed him.
Bean.
You know the ratings they would have got?
Savage.
Bean, you almost killed Johnny Knoxville.
The ratings he would have got. I mean, he would have, yeah, that would have been awesome. I mean, not that I killed him, but it would have been like,
He could have hit his head on the corner on one of those cabinets.
he did.
He did. Cut his whole
Oh, he
head open.
busted open. He had to go
Look
get
at it.
stitches. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
See, right here is where he's going. Is Butterbean okay?
Let me hear it.
But it's their number
think I
one
know.
catchphrase. So we just shot this. Here you go. This is the remake of it.
So you did a remake of
Yeah,
the
with
commercial?
Lucky, they're like I said, they're gonna help me get the Jake Paul fight.
You want some good energy, Bean.
They're gonna throw.
That's Butterbean.
Get up! Come on, get up! One more time, right here.
Bean, you find enjoyment just decapitating people like that?
That was a movie fight.
No, I know, but you find enjoyment just hitting people in the head like that?
So it's such a great feeling
Yeah.
when you connect and they it's over. I mean, it's like payday.
Like, but when you're at home training, like I've watched a lot of your training camp videos. It goes from you eating a burger to you killing the bag to then you like fighting.
That's all TV, dude. That's
all TV.
Yeah, I mean, I work out hard. I don't eat no burgers.
Well, I can imagine your record. You're
I'm
a
actually
legitimate
eating
martial
healthy.
artist
I
and a
actually
legitimate
eat really
boxer.
healthy now,
What's your
especially now.
diet?
Do what?
What's your diet like now?
A lot of protein, chicken, and I don't eat. I eat a lot of small meals. I'll eat 6 or 7 times a day, but a meal might just be a protein shake.
Bean, do you look at a lot of the fighting and a lot of the content that you've done over your life and say that you probably are one of the most complete fighters? I mean, you've been able to compete in all the best organizations.
I don't know about that. Most complete. There's a lot of really good, talented people out there. Look at Bo Jackson. I mean, to be able to, do a couple sports and like.
He never fought though.
But yeah, true story, true. But there's a fighter named Francois Botha. He went and fought K1.
I remember him.
And he fought Fujimoto. And I went to him. I go, look, let me tell you what to do. You got to rush him. Oh, he got the shit beat out of him. His leg was he got beat up so bad and then got knocked out. And like, dude, I told you. You listen to me.
He didn't listen to you.
He listened to me. I mean,
Are you the
trying to
type,
help him.
Are you the type that'll say, I told you something?
I did. I did.
What about bringing in sparring partners? You kill sparring partners during camps?
Not really. I spar them. I've heard this phrase recently, heavy sparring. There is no such thing as heavy sparring. All sparring's like, you're not just there to beat the shit out of somebody, you want to learn.
That's not what Bear spar. He be trying to knock everybody out.
No, I get beat up by everybody, Bean.
I actually spar with my son a lot.
How
That's
old
what
is
he
he?
does.
26, 27?
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Yeah, he's 220 pounds.
Oh, wow. He's
He
big.
just fought a kid 5 or 6 months ago. Kid was 505 pounds. Could do the full splits. She's kind of like I was. I mean, he had not bad cardio. I mean, he took some body shots. I can't believe he took. My son, like, I'm a firm believer in body shots.
How much your son? How tall is your son?
He's right around 6 foot.
And he fought the 500. Did he beat the guy
Yeah, he knocked him out. Body shot.
with a body shot? You would think somebody that big they could
Had
take a
enough
lot.
padding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that not
telling you,
true?
He took probably 6 or 7 really good body shots. How he took them, I don't know. I mean, Body shots hurt.
Have you ever been dropped from a body shot?
No.
Me neither.
I've never been knocked out. There's TKOs on my record. I've never been knocked out ever.
I can tell by the way you talk, you've never been knocked out.
Even when Bernardo kicked me in the head, I thanked him during the fight. Because he kept leg kicking me. And I'm like, damn, quit that. I mean, we were talking, and then he kicked me in the head. I go, thank you. And he got a little worried there because, I mean, you kick somebody in the head with a good kick and they don't go down, there's trouble.
Yeah.
But I don't have much of a neck, so it's like,
Think that's
I
it?
absorb it well. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it, I think.
Do you believe in CTE?
What is that?
Thank you. Right now is this new thing. Whenever a fighter or somebody like make a joke or say something, fans call CTE. What does CTE stands for?
Something of what your brain. I mean,
I don't believe in it.
I believe
it stands for trauma, like the trauma your brain.
They say a lot of
handles
football
it.
players get it, and now they trying to say fighters getting it. But
I believe there's some. I've met a few.
Like Riddick Bowe.
Riddick Bowe, yeah, definitely. He don't need to fight no more.
No.
Yeah, but Riddick Bowe also here. So CTE, just because it's a touchy subject. So CTE is like the chronic traumatic, pressure and damage that your brain and the swelling of your brain gets from getting rattled so many times. Because
all fighters have brain damage anyhow.
So brain damage is a legitimate
because
thing.
we're not right.
No, we're not right in the head.
Well, you guys aren't right to begin with because it takes a different type of man to go in there and want to fight.
You can't. A fighter can say it. You can't.
You can't say it. We can say it. You can't say it.
No, I'm saying you guys are a different breed.
No,
like,
you can say that, but you
I like
can't.
how he tries to back out of it.
Yeah, he's trying to back out of it.
It sounds like my wife. My wife will do that.
Well, I say it every podcast. You guys are a different breed.
No, you can say that, but you can't say what we say about it.
I'm not saying that.
No, you
First
said,
of all, it's your birthday. You're 55 years old. I don't need you to tell me what I can and can't say.
I'm not 55. First of
How
all.
old are you?
47.
Well, you look like you're 30. Congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. So,
I lied to you. I lied about my age for a long time. Like 6 years, I was like 25. When I flew and I started fighting, and one of the announcers goes, Bean, you was 25 4 years ago. How old are you really?
You sound like Randy Couture. That's
You gotta lie
Wow,
about it.
how old is
Because, people think age is a big thing with it, but it's not.
No.
I can go on TikTok and see this 90-year-old guy in Canada that can whip most 18, 20-year-olds' ass like in a heartbeat.
I love Bean. Bean, you on TikTok?
Yeah.
What do you look at?
Do what?
What do you look at?
What's on your algorithm?
I don't know.
Like if we were to just scroll down your TikTok, Bean, what would we find?
Commercials, probably.
Yeah, Rampage.
There's
what
so
would we
much
find
too many of
yours?
them on there.
Yeah, it is.
But I do got a TikTok shop. I just open that up. I'm telling you what, you not believe. You got one?
No, I don't know how to do that yet.
Oh, dude, you got it. I mean, it's like
What do you sell on there?
boxing gloves, autograph stuff. My bobblehead, my new bobblehead is bad. I'll bring you. I think I got one truck. I'll give you one.
All right. Is it lucrative? TikTok shop lucrative?
Yeah, insane,
No way.
insane.
All right, I got to do that. But what I do, I got to physically make videos and put it up there and stuff.
Yeah, you're like, hey guys, look what I got in. I got this new glove. Like, that's it. I had one of my little videos that I did for like selling a glove. Hit 1.5 million views.
No way.
Yeah. How many followers you got on TikTok? You
Probably
should have
like
a good bit.
200, but only 200 something K on TikTok.
Look at Butterbean's TikTok right here.
What's your TikTok? Butterbean the God?
Yeah.
Butterbean King
King
for
of
round.
4.
I'm gonna follow you right now.
Yeah. We're all gonna follow you.
See me walking like that's like.
Hey, make sure y'all go to Butterbean's TikTok and get some merch. I'm finna follow you right now. Butterbean King of. I ain't got my contacts on.
King of 4.
Butterbean King of 4 round.
Oh, King of 4 round.
Make sure there's somebody impersonate me now too. Make sure they got the blue check. See the blue circle right there?
Yeah.
That means it's real. There's my logo. Check that one out. You'll like that one. Either one of those two.
Yeah. Butterbean.
Turn it up. Turn the volume up. You'll like this.
Sting like a bee, they're afraid to box me. King of the 4-rounders, king of the ring. Step right up and we'll let the fist swing. Smooth like butter, strong like bean. No TikToker can take a hit from me. I am butter, I am bean. I am one clean, mean boxing machine.
You know how long it took to learn how to float?
How long? You was floating?
You didn't see it?
I got my contacts in today.
Man, that takes we practiced that for months just to learn to float.
Just
dude.
learn to float. That's not CGI?
No, that's me. No, look.
I'm not that slow, Butterbean. I'm not that slow.
He was.
He believed
How the
it.
hell-
But you actually had me for a second.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait,
I
how is
know,
it
I
flowing?
seen it. I seen you do.
Yeah. Wait, so Bean, it seems like you're having a lot of fun. You're doing a lot of business. You're being very active. You have a big team around you.
Actually, no. I mean, it's me and my wife, and like I got friends that.
Help you out, tell you what to do,
Yeah,
give you ideas.
I got a manager that I work with. I mean, I've always managed myself. Once my original manager owned the Tough Man contest, and I had him for like 4 years. And I go, look, I'm gonna handle it myself. And I mean, it's like people call on me, and I send them to you. Yeah, he was cool with it. He had stupid money. I mean, it wasn't like he didn't do it for the money.
Right.
His kids hated me because he treated me like a son.
Oh.
Like I even lived with him for a while, just when I was training up north.
You had to fight in his kids?
But yeah, they didn't like me.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, they wasn't a loving family. But when they seen him come up and, like, give me a big hug in the ring, tears going down his face. I mean, it's an emotional thing when you get a group of people that are like, bonded. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Being between MMA and K1, like you did MMA and you did K1, you did kickboxing, you did boxing, you did a lot of different things. What was your favorite martial art? What was your favorite combat sport?
I'll be honest, I mean, I was better at boxing, but I liked the K1 in Pride because of the fans. They were so much more into it. Like when I was in Japan, they were like, they couldn't believe the people that come just to watch me fight there. There'd be lines of people like,
They're the best, bro.
and I've always had the philosophy, it don't matter win or lose. You can keep your fan base. You just got to go out there and fight. Like Arturo Gotti, Mickey Ward.
Oh.
Mickey and Arturo was both good friends. Mickey's still a real good friend. Didn't matter who won the fight. They fought all three times or 4 times.
3 times.
But nobody cares who won. They watched the fight. My first loss to Madison Square Gardens, walked outside of the ring. And this changed my whole perspective on life. I got mobbed by people, and I just lost. In boxing, normally it's like, well, they're done. They're out of here. That fat 300-pounder couldn't fight anyhow. I got mobbed. I mean, like, big time mobbed. And there was a guy that come up to me and goes, look, my son over here in a wheelchair, he can't get over to you. I go, I'm trying. I'll try to get over to him. I got over to him. He was total paraplegic. He was just so happy to get to meet me. And I about to start crying. I go, I don't have no worries right now. I mean, yeah, I lost, but I can walk. I can go to the bathroom by myself. It's like, I don't have no worries in life. And this kid is just so excited about meeting me. If I can touch a couple people and make them feel better about themselves, it's like, that's why Dallas does it. When you complete something, help somebody do something that's amazing, it's just seeing how happy they are from it. You get that happiness.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you've had people come up to you just so excited about meeting you, and you're like, it's just me. It ain't no big deal. Like, you know, but to them, it's like their mission in life's completed.
Yeah, you forget that sometimes, but then, like you
I
said,
try not.
You meet people like that, then it brings you back. It reminds you. It's weird like that. And the Japanese fans,
oh, they're great.
oh, they're great. I used to be really close to the fans, and then I fought Chuck Liddell, and I knocked him out, and I got booed, and it's my first time ever getting booed, so I took it personally, and so since then I haven't been as close to my fans as I used to. But now since I started doing the podcast, now I'm getting back more personable with the fans and stuff now.
I was doing a signing. Do you do a lot of signings?
Yeah, I do. I try to do a little bit here and there.
We just started a group of guys called the Combat Icons. We'll get you to come into one of the shows with us.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I hadn't thought of you before, but we got a list of, like, it's a really good group of guys.
Yeah, you guys travel all over? Do
yeah, we'll bring you. We'll fly you in.
All right.
We'll take care of everything like that, and I'll have my manager get hold of you with
All
Rick.
right. Can I live stream it on my Kick?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah.
You
I'm
would
down.
kill it at one of those.
You can do the show from there, but
Yeah.
like I do a lot of Comic Cons and personal appearances, things like that.
Yeah.
Had this kid come up to me, he's probably 10 or 12 years old, and he goes, I ain't got no money, but can I just, are you really Butterbean? I'm going, yeah. Same one knocked out Knoxville. I go, yeah. Same one did this, that, like 5 or 6 questions. And I'm going, yeah. He goes, can I just shake your hand? So I shook his hand, just like a minute or two later, I'm looking, he's standing like at the end of the table, just looking at me, just tears running down his face. And I'm thinking bad. I'm thinking something not right. His dad molesting him and threw him in the corner and closet and locked him up and like he just wanted to get away from him, or I didn't know what was wrong. So come here, talk to me. Come over here. And like, I got a soft spot for kids. He goes, like, what's the matter? I just never thought I'd get to meet you. That kid walked with about $500 of stuff.
Wow.
Man.
He either played me really well, but I got so much out of giving it to him. He was just so excited about it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That makes it all worthwhile when people like really admire you and stuff like that. But for some reason, I forget about that because boxing has been around for a long time. But when I started MMA 25 years ago, I had no idea it was going to be like this.
well, when I was boxing, MMA started coming out. I'm like, there's no way it's real. It's not.
It doesn't look like
It can't be. I go, you put me in a ring with somebody, I'd kill him. I mean, it'd be like death. I mean, like, and that was, I mean, I really thought that for a long time. And then when I fought, I'm going, well, the people are tougher than I think they are. I mean, I ain't killed nobody yet.
Yeah.
Not that I want to. I don't want to ever injure anybody seriously. I mean, I might joke around about it, like the rating things, but never want to seriously hurt. Don't even want to hurt them real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a few I want to hurt real bad, but not
Who's
like
that?
only a couple.
Who's that?
I don't even know if I remember his name now. But this guy stalked me. Like, he trash talked me. It's on a lot of the clips.
Shannon Briggs.
No.
Oh, okay. Because that's his MO.
Yeah, he's
He's out there.
out there.
Yeah.
But this kid, I mean, he was like going media and like Butterbean's been dodging me since Tough Man days.
Oh.
I guess he fought Tough Man and like me and him never matched up to fight each other and he just kept on and on and on. I fought him on pay-per-view, a major card, De La Hoya undercard. 30,000 people there. I mean, it was a packed house, like big HBO pay-per-view. Knocked him out in like 10 seconds. Like, first punch I hit him with, he was out, like legit out.
He just talked himself into a fight. That's probably all he was doing.
He wanted a money day.
No, he actually thought he could win.
Oh.
He's one of those guys that like
Bear.
And I didn't even know he was like stalking me though. I started looking through pictures that people would like give me, like, because they'll have me like sign pictures and I'll bring them up and from like, and I'm like, that bastard is. Look, he's right there. And I'm showing my wife, I'm going, yeah, that is him. But he was at like so many of my fights, just like, yeah.
Did he get a good payday that night?
I don't know.
Oh, you never even care what the other guys do.
No.
You don't care if they're making more than you, and just long as you,
I
long as
don't
you have
care.
it with you.
Never happened, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the way I look at it. I looked at it as a business when I fought. It's like, you give me what I want, I don't care what you pay him.
Right.
I don't care. I mean, it's not, don't bug me. You give me what I want, I'm good. You pay him more, I don't care.
Yeah. That's how I am. As long as I'm getting what I feel like I'm worth.
Yeah.
How was it working on the undercard with De La Hoya? Did you get to work with him at all?
Yeah, like I said, I trained at his house for a while. I mean, Delo's a great guy. I mean, like,
He always took care of you?
until the end, then he got jealous of me.
De La Hoya got jealous of you?
Yeah.
You're not even the same weight class.
Why was he jealous of you?
So we were doing some, then he finally actually told Bob Arum, I had my contract, I had like 3 more fights left with Top Rank. And he told Top Rank to quit using me.
Wow.
Well, he had come out on this big boat at Universal Studios, just all like, gonna steal the crowd show. I come out of Caesar with Cleopatra, so Caesar's Palace loaned me all the stuff. So I come. I mean, it was a big. I mean, I got all the attention from it. When you steal the show from somebody 4 or 5 times, they get jealous. It ain't about like in wrestling. People think there's a winner and loser, right? It ain't like that. It's all back. It's so competitive backstage. I don't know if you ever done any pro wrestling.
Yeah, I've done a little bit.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about, the backstage.
Yeah,
like
just a little bit.
it's all whoever gets the bigger pop. They're the winner. They're the ones that people are jealous of. And it's serious jealousy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I never got it like in fights and whatever. I mean, that's like, I was acting like I didn't care. I mean, I didn't.
I get that from Bear when we go out as a group and I get all the ladies' attention and stuff like that. And Bear, he gets real jealous, and that's why he don't invite me to anything anymore.
Why you want to be like that?
Well, because he always steals the show. When we walk into a bar, he starts howling. Of course, everybody's going to look at him. He has cheat codes.
That
You know
helps.
what I mean? Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
100%.
Whatever I gotta do. He's a pretty boy.
No, I ain't the pretty boy. You are. You're the one that walks in. He walked into a restaurant yesterday. He told everybody he was Michael B. Jordan from Creed. I said, come on, man. You can't be doing all that. Tomorrow's your birthday. Butterbean, I got to ask you, if you could fight one person again, who would it be?
Jake Paul. That's what he was saying.
Jake Paul
one person
Tyson.
again.
Oh, again.
If you could
Okay,
fight
I'm
one
sorry.
person again, a rematch.
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, you said Larry Holmes was running from you?
Yeah, but Larry is he couldn't. Yeah, it'd not be good for Larry right now.
Oh.
I wouldn't do that to him. He's too old now.
But why was he running from you in the fight?
Because I knocked him out. He wasn't stupid. I mean, he's one of the smartest fighters out there. That's why he was so good.
Yeah.
That's why I threw that jab out there and moved and run and like. But there was always 4 or 5 spots in the fight we get out there and exchange punches with somebody. His corner was hollering. Yeah, they even told me that. We told him not to exchange nothing with you. And then when he hit me, and I just looked at him, smiled, and said, "Is that the best you got?"
To Larry Holmes?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He run. Yeah, so it's my fault I lost the fight, because if I wouldn't have terrified him, he would have probably stood there and punched back.
How long was your reach?
78 inch, I think. 78.
Longer than you. You 72.
I thought you said I was 73.
Yeah, but 72. Because you get shorter as you get older.
I thought I had long arms.
Yeah, but you got to remember, they measure from one tip to the other tip. I got a huge ass body in between my arms.
Oh.
Yeah, so you might have, it's your wingspan.
Yeah.
I was your wingspan.
Yeah, your wingspan.
Yeah, because my arm.
Yeah, but you got short little torso.
My elbows don't go all the way straight, but
you got a short little torso.
You tore your bicep or something?
I tore this one recently, but take a lot of kicks and get back, so I can't.
I got you.
I'm gonna show you. I can't lay my arm flat. Same.
Why do you have that,
mine-
Butterbean?
You do it. Let's see you lay your arm elbow flat.
Mine, your biceps right here. Mine popped up and rolled up my arm.
In a fight?
2 fights. I done both arms.
Oh.
Ended up knocking him out in later rounds with the other arm.
How bad was the pain?
The worst. I mean, like, honestly, some of the worst pain I've ever been in. It's like if you took a bowl of hot grease and poured it in your arm. And you went to move your arm and you couldn't move it. I mean, it's like it just flops.
And you still had to fight.
Yeah, I finished fights, both of them.
Butterbean, this fight with the goldenpalace.com on your back,
Yeah.
they paid you to do that?
Yeah, I got a brand new Mustang out of the deal.
They gave you a car?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, oh my God.
I remember fighters were doing that back then. Rico Rodriguez got in trouble with doing that in the UFC.
He paid
Well, then they started putting in the contracts that you can't have no temporary tattoos or anything like that prior to the fight.
Yeah.
What was that face you were making at Larry Holmes right there when he kept throwing his jab at you? You kept biting your
Well,
lips.
basically, that's the best you got. That was my nodding at him. Well, that's a good one.
What was your defense?
And I was talking to him the whole time.
Yeah, I see right here. What was your defense right here? Why you keep your hands here? He would come in, you kind of hold him, and then throw one back. Like, what were you? Is this always your same fighting style, or were you trying to do something different?
I was trying to get him in to exchange punches with me.
Got it.
And I'll take 3 to give him 1. Larry was too smart. I mean, he outsmarted me on it. I mean, just.
He was a good boxer, though. Huh?
Oh, great boxer.
You have a crazy chin.
Is there any truth to the rumors that you was Ball Bull and Mike Tyson Punch Out?
That wasn't me.
Oh, that's all rumors.
I've heard it so much. Believe me, I've signed so many of them pictures of that. I printed some of these.
Yo, Butterbean, how you get such a strong chin?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I mean, you take
I can
punches
take a
from
punch.
everybody.
I can take a punch. I've never been knocked like out to where like.
Yeah, you never lost time.
I've never really been knocked down. I've had knockdowns, but more of a trip than anything, off balance. But never really been like. Well, one time, Cabbage when he kicked me in the head. But I went down. I grabbed him when I was going down too, so he went with me.
And what about in terms of fighting? Who was the hardest hitter you ever went against?
You don't feel it like that.
No.
I don't know if you like. If you take a baseball bat, hit the ground, you feel the vibration. That's it.
You don't feel like there was one puncher where you're like, damn, that guy hit a lot harder than I thought he was gonna hit.
No. I don't feel it like that.
He's built different. Look at him.
Yeah.
I've never felt a punch like that hurt.
Yeah, they don't.
Leg
hurt.
kicks.
Leg kick hurts.
Yeah, them hurt. Hit me in the head all day. Like when he kicked me in the head, Bernardo kicked me in the head. Yeah, I'd rather take 10 of them than one leg kick.
This is incredible that you're able. Yeah, I see you after he kicks you, you grab onto that leg and you jump.
Yeah, that's bad out of shape too. Didn't train or nothing.
How old were you in this fight?
That was Cabot. That's the Cabot.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old were you in this fight?
I don't know.
Like going into a fight and not having the right preparation or the right training camp, it didn't affect your mindset in the middle?
No.
You didn't care? You're like, I'm still going to go
The
in
worst you
there.
can do is kill
Wayne,
me.
can you take this off a loop? I don't want to see our guest constantly getting kicked in the face over here. I don't want him to see that.
Hey, Wayne, keep it up with your
don't
rampages.
keep-
Cake at you.
No.
Hey,
Don't-
Wayne,
yeah.
I'll smash the computer on your head. You do that again to
don't you
Butterbean.
ever do that again to Butterbean, Wayne.
God damn it.
Well,
That's fine.
Sorry, Mr. Bean.
Hey, Bean, I got one
But
more
no,
thing
that's the
for
only
you.
time I've ever had, like, you've heard the expression, got your bell rung? Mm-hmm. I could actually hear bells. It's a true thing. I don't, that's the only time it ever happened.
I got one more thing. First of all, I want to say thank you for coming on. Thank you for being on this
I
show.
appreciate y'all having
I
me.
mean, having you here is phenomenal. Second thing is there someone you ever hit and you were like, I can't believe this guy got back up?
It's never happened. I've never honestly hit nobody with a good solid punch and them get up that I didn't knock out. I've hit people, but like not with that punch.
what makes you punch so hard? Did you do a lot of jump squats or anything, or it was just natural? It's just
Well, you got to put your whole body in it. Like it's a twist. You know, it's a twist.
But some people just don't have it. Some
No,
people just don't
it's
have
natural for me. And my overhand looping, and one good thing with me, I can knock them out with left or right.
Yeah, you got a nice overhand loop. I love that one.
I'm not ambidextrous, which means both hands.
Yeah, Barry is. He goes both ways.
Yeah, that's not like in what I'm talking about. Anyhow, Barry.
Yeah.
But my son's ambidextrous. He can,
Both hands.
yeah. But I got real good power in both hands. I mean, like,
Scott, you see what I got to do it? Wait, but Rampage, why you say jump squats?
Oh, because that's because you know a lot of the punching power comes from your legs.
yeah, it does.
And the
Yeah,
explosive.
but what is jump
And your
squats
hips, like your twist.
Yeah, the explosive. It gives you the explosive power. Well, I
Really?
think,
You did a lot of jump squats?
when I was knocking people out, when my knees got bad, I couldn't do them as much.
What did you do for training? Bench press or weights, or what did you do for
I really, when I first started in the bag,
the heavy bag?
heavy bag, and I had a 150-pound heavy bag.
What did you do? Just round after round?
I
Hit
just
it?
hit. I mean, I stayed away from weights. I would do weights if now I'm doing weights because I'm also doing the DDP yoga. Because the stretching of it is so much more important. People don't realize that. The DDP is not just like you're basically stretching on steroids. It's like what it is.
It's that important for you right now. The stretching and the ability to stay limber and loose.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I'm in better shape now than I've ever been in any of my fights. Right now.
And you're walking around at what weight?
285?
That's the lightest you've ever been either.
Yeah, ever.
Ever. Wow.
Yeah, they're all about this age BS stuff with Tyson, and if the 27-year-old fought me now, I'd beat me.
Wow.
I mean, it's just like I'm in that much better shape, like
Well, have you gotten
power-
have you gotten stem cells or anything?
no.
Do you know about stem cells?
Yeah, I know about them. I don't. There's new stuff coming out that we've been talking about. It's like a cream that's supposed to be better than the stem cells.
A cream?
That absorbs into your body. As soon as I get more information, I'll let you. Trust me, I'll get you the info.
Yeah.
If Jake Paul says no and the fight doesn't end up working out, who else do you want to fight?
Well, he's already said no once.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I grabbed him when he was leaving from the Tyson fight. I grabbed him. Hey, Jake. Oh, Butterbean, you're a legend, dude. Like, when are we gonna fight? So I held on his hand where he couldn't go nowhere. He's trying to pull away and he ain't getting out of my hand. Dude, you're a legend. I can't fight you.
You just fought a legend. Why you going?
Exactly. That's why it's so rigged. You know it was.
I don't think so.
He would never say anything bad against Jake.
I don't think it was rigged. I think they just put on a spectacular fight.
Are you kidding me?
I told you, him and Jake are.
You really think that?
He
I
just-
mean,
he
Mike's
won't never say-
old. Mike's a legend. I don't want to see Mike get hit. I think Jake was trying to go light. Mike was going light, and then it went where it went.
And there's people like that in the world that believe that.
Bean, what do you think actually happened? You think
I
Mike
think
was
Mike
holding punches?
Tyson,
Yeah.
I had the pictures to prove it, got paid at $120 million or $20 million, and he come and give Jake a big kiss afterwards, right on the lips, a little bit of tongue, not a lot. And they left buddies. You know, they've been dope buddies for years. They've been smoking dope together for years.
Ooh.
Mike and Jake.
Jake's an athlete. Wait, you think,
He won't say nothing bad against Jake.
I
I'm
can't
telling
say
you.
anything bad. Wait, you think that he got
I know.
paid? Oh, you know. All right.
No, I don't know that he got paid. I mean, I know Mike got $20-something million.
But for sure they didn't kiss on the lips. No tongue.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Oh, no, Bean.
You get somebody pay me $120 million, I'll kiss him right on the lips.
Hey, Bear.
I'll pay you to kiss Rampage.
No, shut the fuck up.
I will pay.
If you don't pay me $120 million, I'll give him a big kiss right now.
No, fuck that. We all fighting.
It's got to be cash.
We all fighting.
If Butterbean kisses you on the lips right now, what happens?
Hey, he a billionaire. Don't start that.
Hey, if Butterbean kisses you on the lips right now, what happens?
We fight. Me and Butterbean got to fight.
Yeah, we can fight afterwards.
Butterbean, can I ask you an honest question? A guy like Rampage, who's known for having so much power, how would you fight him in like MMA? He's like
I would try to keep him off the ground. Stand up, I don't think there's no MMA guys that want to stand up with me, period. I mean, James Thompson kept trying to take me down until I got hold of him.
Yeah. It's because
James is a tough dude.
You got crazy power. That power is unmatched.
People, like, everybody says, well, you didn't even hit James Thompson went down. I hit him like 3 punches earlier that clipped him. Wasn't even a real solid punch, but it was a good, because that's what I knew when I hit him. I'm going, I can't believe he's still up.
They add up, right?
And I hit him a couple afterwards, and it was over. He was down on the mat. He was out.
Yeah, those punches add up.
He thought it was still, the fight was still going on. He was
Yeah.
grabbing the referee and stuff. I'm like, dude, let go of my leg. You're done.
You're done. Hey, before I let you go, I gotta ask you, how do you have such good energy? How, with everything you've been through in life and your health, and now you're so happy and healthy, how did you keep this energy? You have such good aura to you. And the audience
when
needs
you're
to
a
know
kid,
this. Yeah.
I mean, and you're locked in the closet for hours and hours and on end. And the reason I got so big is when I actually started getting to eat. You know, when my family was, finally the DHR come in, they took me, and they were actually feeding me. You know, when you go through that, you enjoy life so much better when you're. I'm just bullshitting.
Because that was good. Because Bear, he's been locked in the closet most of his life.
I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to have a life that I
thought
do.
he was Wait, hold on. Before
I just enjoy life. I've never been locked in a closet.
What?
I've never been locked in a closet. I think you confusing me with Harry Potter, brother. What you talking about locked in a closet?
He's been handcuffed, though, I guarantee you.
I guarantee you. 100%. He's into all that.
I'd bet on that.
I bet money on that, too.
Bean, I gotta tell you, one of the best.
Appreciate
your
it.
energy's insane. I can see your health at
I
all
just
time
enjoy
high.
life. I mean, honestly, DDP, I really appreciate everything he's done for me because they saved my life. I was looking out the window waiting to die. I didn't give away some of my personal things to my kids and stuff that, you know, that I wanted them to have that I knew that I cherished, like from one of my dad's guns and things like that. I meant so much to me. I given them already, thinking I was going to die. I was done, just waiting to die. And then once I got to get and be able to move and seeing, once I started believing in myself again. I just done a TikTok video the other day. You know, I said, look, people don't have to believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. And once I got my belief back, that's when I knew I wanted to have one more fight, just to prove to the world and to prove to myself, if you believe in yourself enough, you can do anything.
You think if I believe in myself enough, I can get my abs back and get back in shape?
I do.
47?
Not
I know
a
you
chance.
could.
Not a single chance. Not with the way you eat and party.
If he believed you wanted to do it, he could do it.
Maybe, but it's gonna be hard for him. Butterbean.
I said it's gonna be easy. Life ain't easy.
He do live streams, Butterbean, and he got a coach named Sean Rez, and he got a best friend named Lloyd, and they all hang out in the jacuzzi and they feed him grapes. And it's like, how are you gonna lose weight doing all that every night?
Yeah, it's easy. He's got to believe.
I'm gonna listen to what Butterbean said because
I'm telling you, if somebody believes in himself, they can do anything. I mean, except being president. Who wants that job anyhow?
That's a stressful job.
That's very stressful.
I wouldn't want it.
But I mean, you're a living testament. All joking aside, look at how healthy you look. You look phenomenal.
I look at pictures of how big I was, and I did have a side by side of 8 years ago to now. It's unbelievable.
Before I let you go, what's your diet like though? Are you crazy on your diet?
No, I eat pretty much just healthy. I don't.
Chick-fil-A?
No.
You have no.
Yeah,
cheat
every
meal?
once in a while I'll do Chick-fil-A.
In and out?
I'll do grilled chicken. They got some great stuff.
Yeah.
There's always something to eat anywhere you're at because we travel a lot. I mean, I put insane amount of miles on my car. This truck I just bought,
Yeah.
I've already got almost 20,000 miles and I've had it for 2 months.
What?
Bean, where are you driving? Antarctica?
No, I drive everywhere, dude.
20,000 miles in 2 months.
Yeah.
You don't like
crazy.
to fly?
I don't mind flying. I just don't like going to the airports.
Did you drive out here?
Yeah.
From Alabama?
Yeah.
You drove all the way to California?
Yeah.
How long was that drive?
20-something hours.
By yourself?
No, I have my wife.
That's a far drive.
I
Bean.
taught her to sit in the truck.
Bean, what do you think of
You
Rampage?
think I'm joking? Go out and look. That lady's in the truck right now waiting.
Your wife's in the truck?
I let her read a book.
Why you didn't bring her in?
Wait,
We having tacos.
it's his
She can sit in
birthday.
the truck. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
No. We love
She
it.
is in the truck, though.
Bean,
I got the best wife in the world. You guys see my buddies. I mean, she's down. She's one of the
wait,
guys.
your wife's really here in the truck?
Yeah.
We've been in here for 2 hours, Bean.
I've seen her sitting there for like 6.
Oh my
Damn.
God! Look at Rampage. He in the jacuzzi with 5 girls, and then he got his son in there, and he wore his pants in the jacuzzi.
I'm not wearing pants. Those are my
Yeah.
shorts.
Hey, Bean, what do you
I got
think?
my
about
shirt
it?
on, though.
Look at his man's Lloyd behind him with the dog. Look at this scene right here.
That was Taco Tuesday.
Okay, Bean, let me walk you through this. Those 3 girls he met at Triangle Square
That's not
at
true.
Club Sutra. Lloyd's
not true.
got the dog, and his son's pissed because his son wanted to go training. Rampage is giving away his Jackson chains to the girls, and I don't know what in the world is going on here. What do you think, Bean, about all this?
It used to be my style. I used to be bad.
Yeah.
I did have a sex addiction a long time ago. Like, I'm over it now.
You had a what?
Way before you got married, right?
No.
You had a what?
I was addicted. I mean, like, I had issues. Like,
Seems like,
Like-
Rampage might have those
No,
same
I don't.
issues.
I never had.
Well, yeah, you don't actually close the deal, but you always get to third base. I understand.
Who I give the chain to this time?
Look at all these girls, Bean. Look
That's
at
how I get. You know how I get the girls? I wear this Jackson jewelry,
right.
and the girls love it. And so sometimes I get kind of salsa. I drink a little bit too much.
Well, it's
then-
good. I like it. It's
Yeah,
nice.
then next thing you know, they get me drunk, and then they ask me for my chain.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The key is girls love to see a guy in a chain. Rampage never leaves the house without a chain. Rampage, how many times do you leave the house a girl compliments you when you got the chain on?
I get a lot of girls.
Every time.
I
That's
used
how
to
he
wear
gets the
jewelry.
girls.
I used to. I mean, like, I just don't anymore.
No, but
Because
Rampage.
you married now.
Yeah, but you
How
different.
long you been married?
No, I'm talking, like, what's that got jewelry?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't wear jewelry no more.
Yeah, no, I just don't wear jewelry no more. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
saying, like,
Well, because I wear jewelry because I like to impress the ladies.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, all ladies nuts in your
He's
mouth.
got
You
to
don't shut
talk.
up. Man.
You really
Like-
gonna steal my own joke? You really
when I
gonna-
was the fat kid in school getting picked on, I had no confidence in myself whatsoever.
Look how high he wears shorts in the jacuzzi. Look at him. And he's got a shirt on in the jacuzzi. Bean, you appreciate that one?
Oh, he might have man boobs.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Like me.
crazy. No,
He
you
can
don't
still
have man
knock you
boobs.
out.
Yeah, that's true, Bean. Oh, look at that's him showing
See,
off
yeah.
his man boob. Look at that. That's crazy. Are you drunk at the jacuzzi showing off your man boob?
I'm fucked up at this
is
point.
Crazy right now.
That's
Look at
what it appeared to
him.
be.
Hey,
I don't-
he thinks his son Raja's his girl.
I don't have man boobs,
Look
but
at
they're not the pecs like they used to be.
Oh, mine are man boobs right now.
I don't
Who's
have
this
man
girl in the yellow? She looks like she worked out at 24 Hour Fitness.
But
I
I'm
don't
still
know
a
that-
badass.
I had a crush on the girl right there, but I forgot. I think that's AJ McKee's girlfriend, but I wasn't sure.
Oh no.
The girl right there, she was hot as fuck. And I
No,
got-
I
AJ
honestly, I
McKee?
did have like
Wait,
a
that's
sex
AJ
addiction when I was
McKee.
fighting.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Like, it was bad. It was like,
A lot of group. Did you get a lot of groupies in Japan?
oh yeah, people don't get that. No, not in Japan.
Oh, I had groupies.
They're
in Japan.
racist there.
No, they're not.
Oh yeah, white guys, they don't like us.
Really?
Don't mind me sound racist. They like the black guys.
Yeah.
They don't like the white guys. But you get the Japanese girls in Hawaii, they like the white guys then.
Yeah. Yeah. So you didn't smash.
It's cultural.
Yeah,
It's-
It's their
regional.
culture. They don't.
Regional.
Yeah.
You didn't smash nothing in Japan.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, what? Don't put words in Butterbean's mouth. That's Bean. That's Bean. That's Bean.
He's scared of the right place.
Yeah.
Hey, we should do a remix of Rampage's song. That's Rampage.
I know
That's
you've been.
Rampage.
I know you've been to Rapungi.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay then.
Hell
You just
yeah.
tell me
No,
to chill
sir.
out.
Chill out, man. I'm talking to the legend.
Hey, put on Rampage's song.
No, don't do that. Don't
Put
do
on
hey,
Rampage's music video.
Don't do that.
Bean,
I'm
before
talking-
we let you go, and we're gonna keep talking about Rapungi because he a monster in Rapungi. You know,
Awesome.
Yeah, Bean.
Me and you would have got along good.
Yeah, we
We'd
would have
like
fun. We had fun. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's all he do is try to embarrass me all the time.
No, it's his birthday, so he made this song for his birthday.
Chilling on the top, pot, yeah, comfortably.
Hey,
That's nice.
I'll take it. My record in Japan was 3 girls one day. I had them one one after another. That was my record.
I don't talk about that stuff because
Well-
my wife knows that I've
Well-
played around and I don't like her know how many people.
Well, I'm talking about my record.
Yeah.
My I don't got a wife. So
Let's
I
just
do.
say Bean's count is as good as his fight count. You know what I mean? It's up there.
Okay, I get it. I'm talking about my
I got
record.
you, Bean. I know what you're saying.
You can't get in trouble about me talking about my record, though.
Yeah, I was talking about how good your record was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your record? How many dudes? What?
I don't know. I ain't on the same time you on, homie.
I ain't on any time. It's your birthday.
Yeah, you on that
Bean,
time.
before we let you go, out of these 4 rampages, which one do you think we should put on a t-shirt?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you had to sign posters at your next Legends,
This one.
which one do you think
this
he
would
should be
a good-
shining?
This would be a good poster we sign right
I
now.
like that one or the one next to it.
Oh, yeah.
One with the belt.
What about this
Oh,
one,
yeah.
Bean?
I don't care for that one too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most iconic combat sports figures of all time, a legend and literally one of the best human beings I've ever met, Butterbean.
Thank you for coming on, brother.